Listen up. At around 2300, we received multiple 911 calls from the 4U gas station at 5th and Van Drake and Southside. We believe this to be a stick-up robbery with multiple armed suspects. At this current time, we don't know the condition of 4U manager Mudasir Varma or Sharla Layton, with both calling in during the robbery along with multiple other civilians in the premises, including Sharla's daughter, Crystal Layton. First responders began locking down on the scene at 2340, containing the area for D Platoon's arrival. An officer on scene reported the sound of gunshots at 2345 within the main building. We can identify all three suspects on the scene: Andre Williams, Zion Pretlow, and Jaden Fletcher. All have their own run-ins with the law for drug-related offenses or violent crimes. Be advised, some or all may be under the influence of methamphetamine and incredibly erratic. This potentially showing their true motives to feed a lethal addiction, even with the stick-up being high risk. We can assume their move was calculated, with DeBanco stopping by before the robbery for regular pickup of cash stored on the premises. DeBanco's employees are known to be at risk during their shifts, with many criminal acts committed against them, such as assault and attempted robberies. Along with the front entrance into the store, there's a second method of entry into the diner side area on the northern side. If both locations aren't viable options, there are two alternate entry points on both sides of the building. One may require a key card used by employees. You should be able to find it in a Knox box on scene. Suspects may have broken away from the main building into the side garage on the eastern side. Exercise caution when moving around the exterior. It is unlikely the suspects are wearing armor. They are armed and have demonstrated their intent to cause harm. We do know at least one of the suspects is carrying a 9mm semi-automatic pistol, as described by a witness. Remember to only use lethal force on what you deem as an imminent threat to you or your element, as well as civilians present at the scene. Plan and coordinate your actions accordingly. And get to work.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, my name is Sharla. I'm at a gas station and need help right now.
Ma'am, are you at the 4U gas station on 5th and Van Drake Southside?
Yes! Please help. I got separated from my daughter, Crystal. They're shooting people.
Okay, I need you to listen to me carefully, okay? Follow my instructions. You need to find a safe place anywhere you can hide, and I need you to stay on the line with me, okay? Officers are already on the way.
Okay. Please don't hang up. Oh, God.
I'm here, ma'am. I need you to stay hidden and quiet for me until officers get there.
Oh, fuck, I think they're coming.
Officer Brooks, please call down.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello! I'm being robbed!
Okay, try to remain calm for me, sir. Where's the robbery taking place?
The 4U gas station at 5th and Van Drake. Southside. You have got it. They started shooting.
Officers are on the way, sir. I need you to get somewhere safe, okay? And if you're able to, please tell me how many people you saw inside.
I'm in the back room. I'm not sure how many. I think... Fuck this shit.
Sir? Hello, sir?
No.
Are you there?
Hello?
Sir?
No!
All right, everyone, need your attention. Operators just received a 911 call from an individual within an apartment complex in SINUOUS this morning, detailing a brewing hostage situation. It seems that Michael Williams has barricaded himself in his apartment along with his brother DeMarcus. He also shot and killed his mother, Cassandra Williams. The call was brief, but gave us information regarding his potential mental state.
Has anyone tried to regain contact with Michael?
The call bounced when attempted, and calls from negotiators outside have fallen on deaf ears. It sounds like Michael may be firing a weapon inside his room, and we've received multiple reports of gunfire from other individuals within the complex. The building has a single entry through the main atrium. There's also a second entry point through a fire escape nearby, which should allow quick access to the other levels without exposure to your teams within the atrium. The watch commander is on scene and has patrol holding perimeter positions. Thames is staging at the command post. Currently, they're awaiting our arrival to make entry, as the situation has been deemed dangerous, given no communication can be established.
Do we know of any other threats within this space?
Michael's apartment is number 14, and so far we've managed to confirm that rooms 16, 11, and 12 are all currently inhabited but closed off. Those residents have either been evacuated or are sheltering in place. However, we were unable to make contact with apartments 13 and 15, both of which are under the ownership of Michael Williams at this time. It is unknown if he is still barricaded with his family in 14 or has moved into one of the other rooms to ambush. We are not aware of any other threats. It seems to just be one guy. All right, let's roll.
911, what is your emergency?
My name is Michael Williams. I'm currently in apartment 14 in the San Uriel condominiums with my piece of shit brother. I'm calling you because I've killed my mother. I'm going to kill my brother. And then I'm going to kill myself. So don't come in.
Okay, sir, stay with me. I would like to...
Don't tell me what to do!
Gear up, boys. Our detectives just hit the jackpot following a new lead for methamphetamine production in 213 Park and need some door kickers for the job. They booked this tweaking gangbanger for shooting up a 4U station the other day. The fool had a note in his pocket all about this meth lab in 213 Park. He was planning on spending his earnings from the robbery up there.
How do we know it's legit?
Good question. Well, as our luck would have it, a uniformed patrol just happened to drive near the house a few days ago and picked up what they presumed was a hit-and-run victim by the side of the road. It turned out he was a runner for the guys that run the neighborhood. He admitted everything while in the back of the ambulance. He was in a bad way and wanted to clear his conscience. He'd pocketed the cash from this big deal he'd overseen. He was planning on skipping town with this hooker or something like that. They tortured him in the attic of this house and left him for dead. Once the hospital got him stabilized, he sang like a bird. He told us everything he could about this place in exchange for immunity.
What sort of premises are we dealing with?
We're dealing with multiple. There are 2 properties, both empty. One went into foreclosure and somehow got lost in the bank's systems. Nobody's touched it since. The second is a house just to the north. The family was killed during a robbery on their way to the airport. The house was being fumigated, and it sat that way empty ever since. Nobody seems to want the thing, but they're just the top layer. Our boy Reese managed to explain that there's a secret garage built under the property. That's where the heaviest footfall is happening. That's where we need to be. We've got the house surveillance, but Reese gave us the core opening hours. That's when we move. The orders are to arrest at least 2 suspects at the property for detectives to pursue this investigation. We nail them and get this lab shut down, and it's a big check in the win column. We won't be welcome in this part of town. I'm sure most of you here know how its residents feel about police presence, so this will be a big crackdown. Be advised that we have no information on suspects or civilians other than the possibility many will be under the influence of methamphetamine and be highly erratic and potentially violent on contact. Not to mention gang activity, meaning the presence of firearms on persons within the meth house, so I would advise you proceed with extreme caution. We don't want to cause a riot, and lethal force is only permissible as a defensive measure. Am I clear on that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want us to split into 3 teams. First team, I want you to take the first property. Sweep it. Arrest anybody that gets in your way. I want that house cleared and the garage held. Nobody gets in and nobody gets out until we've processed them. This mission is just as much about making a statement to the 213 district as it is about anything else.
I was asked to do a drop at this house down in 213. I don't remember the address. I dropped off the product and took the cash. I was supposed to bring it back to the main house. That's where they run the logistics side of things. But I needed the cash. I pocketed it and stashed it in this place I found. I was planning on taking Reba and Archie and getting out of town. The fresh start. Get away from the locos and the Johns knocking on her door all day and night. She could be a mama and I don't know. They came looking for me quicker than I thought. When the money didn't come in, Julio sent them to find me. I hid in this apartment. Everyone knows about it. All the users hide up there when they need a place to crash. It was empty. I guess they maybe cleared it out before I arrived. They came in and grabbed me. I didn't see who, but I can take a good guess. Julio uses the same few guys to do his heavy hitting. When I woke up, I was there. In the attic. That's where they do their work. I was tied to a table. Julio was there, but so was this other guy, Frank. That's all he goes by. Nobody ever sees him. But we all know what he does. He's a surgeon and a butcher in one. They wanted to know where the money was, but I couldn't tell them. I needed it. I have to get out of this city. It eats you alive. And now, with Archie, he deserves better than a junkie and a whore for parents.
Officer Martinez,
I've been there.
report
I don't want that for him.
I understand, Mr. Haynes, but can you try to stay focused? This house, where was it?
Right. Sorry. The house. This is a different one. It's the lab. Well, the lab is underground in his hidden garage. They're cooking all the time down there. Then they open for business at night. Direct visits come late at night. You know, the bigger clients. You know what I'm saying? I was in the attic. It's where she used to live. Now it's where they take the people they need information from. I don't know what happened or why they left. Maybe I was dead. Maybe I was resurrected for a second chance. Fuck if I know. But I was alive and alone. The rest is a blur. I can't remember anything after I fell through the attic. I remember seeing her up there. But it couldn't have been. She's been quiet for too long. Maybe I was seeing things. But the next thing I knew, I was in the hospital. Ain't never been happier to see the cops in all my life.
You're doing great, Reese. These houses, where are they? Are they connected?
I can't remember the address, but I could show you. Never been good with names. They're connected to the business. One is the lab and storefront, and the other is where Julio and his boys operate things. The lab is at the back. It's all done up, ready to be fumigated. You can't miss it. Hiding plain sight, you know?
That's great. This is helpful, Reese. Can you think of anything else?
No, it hurts. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep now?
Officer call 472.
All right, everybody ready to roll. So, if you guys haven't been told yet, CID finally received the decrypted metadata from those marked MindJot drives that we seized a week or so ago. The data from the images on the drives corroborates information our guys have put together on a small operation running out of the row. We're heading over to 7408 Martinez Boulevard with a warrant for the arrest of George Brixley. Current intel, our target has a prior conviction for kidnapping. Did some time in Leavenworth, about 3 years. He also has a prior felony for conspiracy and sexual assault. He's not going to want to go back to jail. Brixley has firearms training, and we assume he's going to be armed. The structure we will be entering has some quirks to it. Jackson, the intel you gathered last night, what's up with this place?
He's running some sort of talent agency, round the clock, all week. Weekends are his busiest times, so minimum 1 female in the building. Likely more. Could be children, too.
Okay, so we could have kids in there. Moving on, the structure has 3 known entrances. One on the main road, side one, that goes through the reception. One on the 3rd side of the building, and one on the 4th side. We don't know much about the internal space. Floor plans we've got are from the former owners of the building, who had it set up as a clinic. Speaking of clinics, medical. We'll have RAs on scene, as well as pediatric ambulances in case there are any kids. Primary hospital is going to be YMH. Secondary, if we have multiple patients, is going to be Coastal Grove Medical Center. For radio, we're going to be operating on TAC 5 Central Tactical. Make sure your radios are set to TAC 5. Backup channel is going to be TAC 1. Okay, question time. Anyone?
What's our go for use of NFDDs?
Interior deployment is authorized based on assessed need. Bang a room if you have to. Anyone else? Perfect. All right, let's go. Remember to watch your mouth. Everything is being recorded. All the time.
Sir, take a step back. Back it up.
Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you something here.
Whatever you have to say, you can say further away from me. What's up?
I've been on this block for years, man. Don't talk to me like I'm some kind of fucking dope figure. This is my shit. This is my shit. You best come correct.
Sir, calm down. What did you want to tell me?
This fat motherfucker, man. He has women of all kinds stepping into this joint all day. Kids too, mostly. If I had a phone, I'd have called you a long time ago. It ain't right.
Is that it? You came over here to tell me women and kids are entering a crummy talent agency?
That ain't it, Buster. There's more to it. Every Sunday, I seen these men show up, hauling all kinds of shit in there. No doubt, they be strapped. I seen them enter this morning. They still in there, and you dumb motherfuckers are out here making all this noise, getting whoever's in there real fucking antsy. I'm giving you a warning, man. If you're setting up to enter this place, you better have the whole fucking military with you.
Thanks for the warning, pal. I'll take it to the chief right away. Maybe you can get a medal or something. Maybe we can get a medal for you and all your buddies here.
You got a smart mouth. See how it plays out for you, boy.
All right, boys, listen up. We all heard about the shooting down at the Makade station. We got 3 officers fighting for their lives, and 3 have already lost theirs. But we have something else, too. We got the name and probable location of the son of a bitch who did this. We've also got the pleasure of being the ones who get to get him. Settle down. What we know about the events earlier today is that Gerard Scott set up an ambush by lighting a car on fire near the Makade station. He lay in wait, and when the police arrived, he opened fire on them with a rifle. Scott then fled the scene in an RV. A member of the public who was nearby when the shooting started got the license plate, which we traced to a compound up on Sullivan Slope. Scott's details are coming through your tablets. We don't know much about this guy. He used to work for the USIA in an office-based role. He has no family, no friends, and apparently no known acquaintances. He wasn't even known to us until today. We got nothing to work with, no motive, no history of law enforcement. All we know is that this guy likes to keep to himself. He's already shown he's not afraid to shoot at cops, so I doubt he's going to welcome us with open arms. Be careful up there. I do not want to be responsible for the chaplain showing up at anyone else's wife's door today. I understand that emotions are going to be high, but we do not know what we are walking into. I want us to be swift and sensible. He's shown that he has serious firepower, and we need to be ready for anything. Something triggered him, and that makes him a very dangerous individual. Now gear up and report back to your element leaders in the garage in 5 minutes.
15L32, priority.
15L32, go ahead.
I've got multiple officers down outside of the East Makade station. Suspect is at large. Location unknown. Get me backup and medics here. Code 3. Get me SWAT.
All units on the channel, 15L32 reporting multiple officers down at East Makade station, requesting backup code 3, unknown location of suspect.
All right, we've got a roll. This just came in. There have been multiple calls coming in of an incident over in Brisa Cove Memorial Park, an assassination attempt on Senator Cornelius Fremont. This guy's supposed to be running for president in the next election, so I'm sure you can all appreciate how much we don't need this to turn to shit right now. The senator was holding a rally in the park when the shooting happened. Security was on site, but the shots came from further afield. Reports indicate it came from a building south of the park. Early details say there are several suspects holed up on the 12th floor. We don't have much to work with, but we do know that the senator has received a few threats in recent weeks from a veterans group who were unhappy with the decision to cut VA hospital funding, a bill the senator heavily supported. The senator is no longer on site, and uniforms have already cordoned off Memorial Park. I want us to hit that building and flush out whoever is up there. I know you can do jobs like this in your sleep, but I can't stress how badly we need this dealt with quickly and cleanly. We've already cleared the building to the 12th floor. Now it's up to us to go in there and search every apartment that has a view of the park, however marginal. I want guys on the roof and everywhere in between. Keep in contact, and for God's sake, communicate with one another as you go. I won't have anything falling through the cracks on this one. Any questions?
What's the status of the senator?
Last update was that he's alive, but barely. They got him good. Now, there's no time for sitting around. The building's plans are being uploaded as we speak. Familiarize yourselves with them before we head out. All right, time for questions. Anybody got anything burning they need clearing up? Great. Now gear up and report back to your element leaders in the garage in 5 minutes. Stay safe out there.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
We need the police.
Someone just killed the senator.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat that?
We need the police. I'm at Memorial Park and someone just shot Senator Fremont.
Okay, sir, thank you. Can I take your name?
Carlos.
Thanks, Carlos. You said someone has been shot. Was there a dispute or...
No, you're not listening. Someone shot Senator Fremont as he was giving a speech. It wasn't anybody up close. It must have been a sniper or something. I don't know. All right? I was listening to his speech when there was a gunshot and he hit the deck. It's mayhem down here.
Okay, Carlos. I'm going to need to ask you to stay calm. The police are inbound. You say the shooter was not in the park?
No. Yes. Oh, God. I don't know. Maybe. But they weren't in the crowd. He was shot from a ways away, you know?
I understand, Carlos. Thank you. So, to confirm, there's no active shooter in the park?
No. This was a targeted attack. They wanted the senator. Oh, this fucking city, man. Oh, I hate it here.
Thank you, Carlos. As I said, the police are inbound. Please stay out of the way and let the emergency services work. Thank you for calling, and please stay safe.
Okay. Thanks. God, what a day.
All right, listen up. We've got a warrant service on a mine job data center in Kalina Beach. It's inland, pretty dusty. It's also pretty dim outside. The facility is located on 52 East Temple Hill Street, and we've got multiple entrances for this one. Side 1 will lead us into the lobby, Side 2 contains an access doorway, and Side 4 has a loading bay entrance that leads into the data storage areas. An element on scene has determined that there's a possible entrance on the rooftop that leads down into a second level. Now, we're dealing with a lot of expensive hardware in the structure. As you all know, Mine Jot is on the downslope, so we don't expect much recourse if shit gets broken. But we want to be mindful of property damage. It will also limit the capabilities of our cyber crime teams if they have to work with a bunch of destroyed drives. Threats inside the facility are unknown. Mine Jot has a security layer that is well armed and on edge. We don't know if these guys have also been paid off by whoever is running the show here. I mean, times are tough, and all it takes is a little money to keep desperate people floating. I want to stress that this facility has had a number of robberies recently, some by individuals posing to be police, and a kidnapping that led to the death of one of the security staff not too long ago. If these guys aren't aware of what's going on at the facility, they could very well be on edge enough to send rounds your way out of fear. If you guys keep it slow, you should compromise authority to bang rooms and limit the security team's effectiveness. We shouldn't have a hard time gaining control of the situation. Because of the prior robbery where the suspects were disguised as police, we're going to have marked units visible, and we're going to start loud hailing as soon as we're in position. If they don't surrender, I take that as a sign that they might know something about what's on that hardware they're guarding. The data center is also running a skeleton crew, so it's likely we've got a couple of civilians within the compound. These guys all look very similar, so check your shots and be mindful of what is beyond your target. Any questions?
Is this tied to that streamer we detained last week?
It looks like it. We scrubbed metadata from the child pornography on his computer that pointed towards this place being the source. Something big is going on here, so we've got to make sure not to damage anything that might get us closer to nabbing whoever's in charge here. All right, time is tight. Gear up and let's roll out. Rally is on Truman Boulevard and Temple Hills. We'll gather there and get any fresh information from the other element on scene. Thames is also en route.
Okay, everyone, take a seat. Here's what we've got. We've got an interesting one on our hands. The faces you see on your tablets are the Tran brothers. They come from a normal family up in Kauai. I know it's not our usual hunt, but we've got an arrest warrant for all three. An ongoing operation watching a car dealership in North Hills, which is a front for a weapons modification ring. We've got two guys on the inside at the dealership, and they noted that a lot of really interesting equipment is coming into the shop and being collected by Tau Tran. These parts are not your run-of-the-mill car parts either. We're talking about everything you need to convert a semi-automatic into a machine gun. These Tran boys are in above their heads and swimming in dangerous waters. The intel we got from inside the dealership is linking back to some large and very dangerous names. These boys don't know what they've gotten themselves into.
What are we looking for in the house?
I'm getting to that. Their eldest, An, is a mechanical engineer. They are getting the weapons from somewhere. He's modifying them in the attic with parts he orders from his North Hills dealership. We don't have the confirmation, but I suspect they are selling them through it too. Things are a little complicated though. The boys live at home still. Their parents are older and retired. The boy's mom, Hui Nguyen, is dying. She's got stage 4 lung cancer. She's the one who called us and gave us the information. Turns out they are struggling for money and can't afford her medical care. Her sons turned their hands to this as a means of getting enough cash to pay for her treatment and help get their dad out of debt.
Shit.
Yeah, and she's bedbound in the house. So when we get in there, we need to move quickly but carefully. I want a small team on the inside, with 2 teams waiting on sides 1 and 3 just in case things go south in a hurry. These boys are going to be armed, but I want to avoid a gunfight if we can do so. The parents will be home, and we have nothing tying them to the guns, but we need to clear that house. Mom included. We'll have an RA on the scene to assist. We need to get into that attic and secure as much as we can. We need the trans to be taken in so we can learn more about what they're doing and who they're doing it for. Any questions? Any issues? Anything that's been missed? Great. Good luck out there. And stay safe.
911, this call's being recorded. What's your emergency?
Oh, yeah. I don't have one, but I think you need to send someone to 128 Windy Coast Drive in Kauai.
Sir, if you don't have an emergency, I'm gonna have to ask you to hang up.
Fine, but make sure you pass this through. Someone is modifying and selling illegal weapons through that address. 128 Windy Coast Drive in Kauai. You should send someone to check it out.
Can I take your name, please, sir?
No, just send someone to that address. That'll teach him.
Sir?
Oh, fuck.
Listen up. There's a situation unfolding. 2 detectives from Criminal Investigations Unit arrived this morning at the Los Suenos Postal Service on 7th Avenue in East Los Suenos. Their goal was to have a conversation with a customs inspector named Jack Adams. From what we could tell, they became engaged in a firefight on Side 1, the reception area. Our information at this time is pretty spotty, and it seems like the shooter was a part of the Los Locos, who have been seen in the area previously. It's unsure at this time whether or not the gunfight was connected to what the detectives were investigating, or if it was a random coincidence, but we're certain that there's more than one shooter in the building. This has been corroborated by a phone call to 911 that we received around the same time as the gunfight occurred. Both detectives have left the scene. One is in critical condition, heading to Yano Memorial, so it's just going to be us going in there. Priority is to find the shooter and his buddies and collect Jack Adams, who is likely still within the structure. We've got to hustle, so I'll keep this quick. The postal facility is big. It has 3 sides for entry. We've got side 1 with the reception entrance and warehouse entrance to the east, side 2 with a loading bay access point, and side 3 with more loading bays. These ones are for bigger trucks, so you may want to be mindful for the height difference there is if any shooters poke their fucking heads out. They might be able to see right over your cover. Your best bet is going to be that main entrance. It leads right into the center of the building, and we can get good domination that way. There's an internal structure within the facility on a 2nd level as well. We don't have any intel on the design of this. It looks like a temporary part of the building. I've also had word from our contact at FISA that they want Adams alive and well. As far as we know, not a threat, and I can tell you now that if one of you kills a Fed on my watch, you'll be bagging and tagging evidence down in the lockers for the rest of your time with the LSPD. All right, last part. Rally is on 7th and Laybourne, right near where the freeway begins. We've got additional units blocking off the overpass, and a sniper team is en route, but they're across the city and it's going to take some time. Let's hustle.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
I'm inside the Los Suenos Postal Service in East Los Suenos, and near the airport. There's someone shooting here.
Okay, sir. What happened?
I'm an employee here, packaged quality assurance. I was on the conveyor line when someone started firing a gun near the front of the building. Then this kid came running out of nowhere. He was fucking leaking. I ran over to him and saw he had a gun, so I took off.
A kid? Sir, are there children on scene?
No, a kid, meaning a young guy. He was wearing all red, speaking in Spanish. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Oh, shit! Hello? More guys with guns. They came through the warehouse just now. Fuck this, I'm out of here.
Eyes and ears, guys. Here's what's going on. This is a large roundup of a potential heavy hitter and the men working for him. This isn't going to be some fucking stroll in the park, boys. We've got an arrest warrant for Amos Vol and a search warrant as well for evidence of the production of pornographic material involving minors.
The adult film guy?
The very same. Our cybercrime team has traced numerous wires from an offshore account that were being sent right to Brixley Talent Time every Sunday for the last 6 years. The shell company that holds this account was established in Bucharest, Romania, which happens to be where Amos's wife is from. She slipped up, and we tied a transaction from the shell company to Amos's personal account. That's about as much as we needed to get the all clear.
Boss, what's the risk level here?
Well, these are definitely going to be the same guys that we saw when we went for Brixley. Lots of ex-military, probably ex-cop. They're well armed, and if the talks the dicks had with them are anything to go by, these guys are also well paid. Threat level is going to be high.
What's the entry?
Single point of entry on the road that leads to his home, 1962 Irwin Drive. We're up in the hills of Los Clemente. That means a lot of rich people, a bunch of movie stars and directors. Keep an eye on what's past your target if you have to get in a gunfight, because those guys would love a chance to sue the department if they caught some property damage. I should mention, it gets even more complicated. We've got surveillance on the target location now. They're reporting it looks like there might be a birthday party starting for Vol's teenage daughter. I know. Ordinarily, we'd never choose to serve this warrant right now with that going on, but time is of the essence. Somehow the bank's also tipped off police in Romania, who, despite our requests to wait, are set to seize his assets there as soon as the business day starts there. Once that happens, Vol is going to be tipped off and any evidence at the house will be turned into a big pile of ashes.
Are we gonna run into the same problem as the last time where the DA was parked right out the front of the house?
No, this place has some tight security. They'll know we're in there the minute you guys step onto Irwin Drive. Won't be any vehicles blocking the way, fucking up our shit. All right, let's roll. We're gonna be running on our regular channels. Main is TAC 1, backup is TAC 4 Northern. Let's go!
All right, everybody, settle down and listen up. We've got active shooters in the Watt Community College campus. From what we know right now, they are contained inside the science wing, but we all know that could change. We've had numerous reports coming in, and we know there are victims dead and alive. We don't have time to mess around on this one.
How many shooters are there?
We don't know exactly. The reports have been varied, but we do know there are at least 2, but probably more. 2 campus security officers are at the scene. We don't know where, but we've got their details, and one is former LSPD.
Do we have contact with them?
No. We got the info based on what one of the 911 callers provided, and we don't have time to waste. We need to lock down that wing and close ground on them ASAP. I want you all to be ready. We're working to see if we can find a possible location based on the calls we're getting and the rooms the callers are in, but we're moving fast. If we don't have it when we pull up, we're going in without it.
What are our entry points?
The science wing has 3 main entrances. I want to hit all 3 at once. We're not giving them a chance to get out once we arrive. We've got uniforms coming in too, locking down the campus and doing all the footwork. It should be obvious, but we're going in with lethal force, boys. These assholes are shooting kids. My kid went to this college, goddammit.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency? What is your emergency?
I need help.
Can you tell me what's wrong?
I'm hiding. There's blood. So much blood.
Okay, I'm going to need you to stay calm. Do you know where you are?
No, they don't.
No, I mean, where are you?
Hiding in a cupboard. They came in and just started shooting.
Okay, that's good. Where's the cupboard?
In a classroom.
You're doing great. So you're at school. Which school?
What college? Please, come help me. I don't want to die.
I need you to stay calm. The police are on their way, okay? They are on their way. Stay where you are.
I don't want to. Please don't let me die.
Stay calm. Remain where you are. Is the shooter nearby?
I don't know. Don't make me look.
Ma'am, I'm not asking you to do anything of the sort. Stay where you are.
Oh, God.
Ma'am?
They're coming.
Stay calm. I'm right here with you.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. No, 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 please, no!
911, this call's being recorded. What is your emergency?
I've been shot.
Okay, can you tell me your location?
I'm at the Watt Community College. 3 guys just came into the science block and opened fire.
Where are they now?
I don't know. There are bodies everywhere. Please send help.
The LSPD are on the way, sir. I need you to stay calm. Can you tell me how badly you're hurt?
They shot me in the back. I tried to run. There's blood, and I can't... Oh, Christ, I can't move my legs.
It's all going to be okay. Stay calm. Don't worry. Help is coming.
Do you promise?
The LSPD are en route, sir. We have paramedics coming too. Just remain calm, and if you can in any way, find some cover.
I never told my mom I loved her. I always tell her before I leave the house, but today, I didn't. Oh, God. Oh, God, it hurts so bad.
Try to remain calm. What's your name?
George.
Okay, George. Just stay calm. Don't make any noise or draw attention to yourself.
Where are they?
Who? The shooters? Are they coming back?
The police, where are they?
The LSPD are on their way. I promise. But listen to me, George. You need to stay quiet.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I love you.
George? George, can you hear me? George!
911, this call is being recorded. What's your emergency?
I need the police. You need to send the police right away.
Okay, ma'am. Can I take your location?
Yes, I'm at the Watt Community College campus. There's someone shooting. I don't know what's going on, but they told me to call.
Who told you to call?
The officers who were here, the security, I mean, they heard the shots, told me to call, and ran to help.
Can I take your name?
I'm Sarah. Sarah Chambers.
All right, Sarah. Tell me what happened.
There's someone shooting at the school.
We've already got officers en route. Can you see the shooters?
No, it's not here. It's over in one of the buildings. I'm just working at the coffee kiosk. I don't know what's going on.
That's fine. It's good that you're safe. Do you know anything about how many shooters there are?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything. The security guys were here ordering a coffee like they do every morning, and when we all heard something, it sounded like firecrackers, but far away. The security guys dropped their drinks, told me to call 911, and ran off.
That's great, Sarah. You've done really well. As I said, the LSPD is en route. We don't know how many shooters there are, so I'm gonna have to ask you to immediately find shelter.
I can hide here. There's no one around, but please, hurry.
Listen up, everybody. We've had a location confirmed of an active coyote stash house in Huerto Mesa. We've been following some leads for a while. A source just confirmed that the Los Locos are using this particular network and planning a mass evacuation tonight. We're talking people, products, and cash. We've been given access to the video feeds from the Border Patrol drone, and surveillance is underway. The chopper is fueled and ready for my signal. We have no time to lose here. The good news is we've got aerial imagery of the site. There's a long road that leads to a ranch the locals call Rancho del Suenos. Ironic, right? Who says these losers don't have a sense of humor? The den starts in the backyard, but we need to go through the house to get there. I doubt they've got any traps set up, but we need to move with as much caution as we do urgency. The bad news is that once we hit the tunnels, we're blind as bats. We've got no idea how deep they go, how many branches there are, or where they lead. I know we've dealt with coyotes before, and they rarely give us any trouble, but we're dealing with Los Locos, too. We need to be prepared for anything. We need to bring as many suspects back as we can. I want a small team to sweep the outbuildings and then set up shop in the ranch, just in case. With everything that we know is being moved through these tunnels, we know the Los Locos won't hesitate to shoot. They are moving a lot of things at once, so it's going to be busy down there. We need to bring as much and as many people back up as we can. The coyotes rarely give us trouble, and the immigrants are mostly just looking in the wrong place for a better life. Cuff them and move on. We have no idea how many people are down there, but intel says it's one of their main tunnels. I don't think I have to remind you that lethal force is only to be used in self-defense or to prevent a situation from escalating. We need to communicate on this one, because we're all going to be blind. Clear details and no chatter. I don't like sending you all underground. Get in, do your jobs, and get back out. Any questions? Good. Now get to work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What do you got for me?
I've got something big, but I'm gonna need immunity or whatever because I'm like risking my life telling you this.
It's the same deal as always. But you know I'm fair. If it's good, we'll talk when you're finished.
Alright, well, this is good. I've been watching this place. A ranch.
A ranch?
Yeah, man, a ranch. But hear me out. It's a front. The real deal is what goes on inside and what happens in the backyard. They're running everything through this place, man. People, drugs, cash, you name it, it's passing through.
A coyote den?
This isn't just a coyote den. I wouldn't risk myself for one of them. This is the coyote den. It's the primary shuttle point for the Los Locos into the city and back down into Mexico.
I'm listening.
Good, because that's not it. They are moving shit tonight. Big things, man. I've seen them preparing stuff for days now. The streets are buzzing with it. I don't know what, I really don't. But if you want to shut down a tunnel and get your hands on some big Los Locos names, I get myself a team and head out into the desert.
You got an address?
Yeah, it's way out in the lowlands on the Costa Vina border. A ranch called Rancho del Suenos.
Cute name.
What?
Yeah, nothing. Just carry on.
Right. So it's this ranch over by the border, derelict sort of place. At least it was the last time I was there, but that's just a front. They process everything in the house, but the tunnels, they start in the back. There's this river underground and they have a whole functional dock set up that they use to move things quickly. But you gotta be careful. It's a fucking labyrinth down there.
This is good. Keep talking.
What do you mean good? This is a gold mine for you. What more do you want from me, man?
I want real details. Something that's actually gonna help us.
Details? I'm giving them to you on a plate.
What are we gonna find there? Where should we look? Have you got a route through the tunnels? Are there any traps?
I don't know any of that. I was there ages ago and got taken in and taken out. All I remember is there's lots of branching tunnels, but only one way through. They won't have it trapped on account of the traffic moving through. They've got weapons down there, so as soon as they know you're coming, things will change.
This is good. We'll take a look.
It's more than good. I give you my word. It's the real deal. So, how about my immunity?
We'll see. If this checks out like you say, I don't think that will be a problem. Now, you better get going. This has been a long call. Dump the phone, and I'll get a new one to you. I'll be in touch.
All right, listen up. At approximately 3:30, we received reports of a potential situation at the Clemente Hotel. Reports are that the Fremont family is currently sheltering there. Yes, it's the same Fremonts as the politician involved in the shooting yesterday.
How reliable is the source?
Dispatch has the head of hotel security on the line. He was alerted to the situation by one of the Fremont kids. Michael Fremont, age 20, first drew their attention to the situation. He'd been outside returning to the hotel when he reported seeing an unknown number of armed suspects trying to enter the premises via the external fire escape. I don't need to point out to any of you how much the department doesn't need a prominent politician's family being murdered right now. We've got security to put a lockdown in place, and we have visuals in the hallways, but nothing in the penthouse suite itself. We're getting the blueprint sent through, but if they don't get here in time, we'll just have to go in blind. Time is of the essence here. We know there are 6 family members up there, along with several members of their private security detail. We need to get the family out, without any casualties. We're going in with lethal force. We can't afford any fuck-ups on this one. Am I clear?
How are we entering the building, sir?
Right. We're going in 2 ways. I want half of you to follow the suspect's entry route up the fire escape. Get up, get in, get out. The rest of you, I want you inside on the stairs. Clear out any civilians to the lobby. I want you at the penthouse ASAP to get the family members out.
9052, CAD number.
All right, brace yourselves. We're 2 minutes out and have reports of shots being fired. Remember, this is the 14th floor. I want you all up there fast.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
This is Hugo Gutierrez, head of security at the Clemente Hotel. We're going to need SWAT here ASAP. We've got reports of a number of armed individuals entering the building via the fire exits. We have reason to believe they are targeting Cornelius Fremont's family.
Can you repeat that name for me, please?
Cornelius Fremont. His family is sheltering here on the 14th floor.
And you said it's the Clemente Hotel?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you confirm the address?
It's the Clemente Hotel on 8th and Figueroa.
Do you have any visual on the suspects?
No, ma'am. Their son, Michael Fremont, reported seeing the men going up the fire escapes on the side of the hotel.
We're sending a squad to you. Hold tight. Do not engage with the assailants. Do you have any visuals of the floor?
We've got surveillance footage on the external sections on the floor, but nothing inside the penthouse itself.
Do you have any visuals on the exterior of the property?
We should have, but the feed is down.
Okay, the team is en route. Prevent anybody else from going up to that floor, and consider implementing...
Michael Fremont has taken the elevator to the penthouse. For reference, he's wearing a bomber jacket and a pair of blue jeans.
Okay, the team is a few minutes out. Stay put.
They're inside the building. I've got contact on the cameras. I have a visual on Michael Fremont. He's entering the penthouse.
Okay, can you describe the individual?
Shit! We've got shots being fired. Your team better be here.
They're inbound. I need you to stay on the line and do not, I repeat, do not engage with the suspects.
Okay, this is going to be quick and dirty. We've got a suspected terrorist incident unfolding down at the Neon Club. Calls are flooding in of an active shooting inside the club. Calls have confirmed the gunmen shot through the crowds on their way in. A Watch 3 car from Midtown Division was driving past and confirmed the building looks to be secured down, with large vehicles blocking the exit points, while the entrance seems to be barricaded from the inside. Counterterrorism has confirmed the Hand has already claimed responsibility for the attack. We've also had it confirmed by the cyber team that several shooters are live streaming the attack. Feeds are being cut, but there are channels on the web that operate beyond regular control. We've got LSPD and paramedics en route, and all local hospitals have been placed on alert to receive victims. There's some big-name acts performing tonight, and we all know that Neon isn't adverse to stretching its capacity limit beyond regulation. Don't kid yourselves. This is going to be a bloodbath, so I want you all in there shutting these assholes down.
What do we know about the situation inside?
Not much. We've got conflicting numbers, but we know at least 4 gunmen are armed with automatic weapons. Early studies of the live stream footage also have at least one wearing what looks to be an explosive vest. They won't hesitate to kill civilians, so we need to stop them before they can do more damage. We can't start saving people until these guys are neutralized. This isn't going to be pretty, so get with your elements and get ready to move.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency? Hello? This is 911. What is your emergency?
Help us!
Ma'am, is everything all right? Can you tell me your name?
Oh, God. They're shooting everybody! Run! Run! Over here! Over here!
Are you there, ma'am?
Hi! Shit! Oh, my God. Yes! Help us! You need to help us! They're shooting us all!
Where are you, ma'am?
Neon! You know, the nightclub. Oh, shit, they're coming this way. Stop, stay away!
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
We need the cops over and on. There's a bunch of guys shooting up the place. Oh, God, there's so much blood.
Okay, sir, I need you to tell me where you are.
I'm hiding in the cellar. I work behind the bar. I hid when the shooting started. Shit.
No, sir, I mean, where are you? Can you repeat your address?
Oh, shit, sorry. I'm Neon, the dance club.
Thank you, sir. And what's your name?
Ben. Are the police on their way?
You said someone had been shot? Did you see the shooter?
They were shooting everybody. I don't know who they are. They just burst in and started shooting. We're trapped in here. It's a massacre.
Are you hurt?
No. I got down into the cellar. But it's a bloodbath up there. There are bodies everywhere. We need the cops here now.
The LSPD are on their way. I need you to stay where you are. Is there anybody else with you?
No. They killed
the others falling apart. Please, hurry. I don't want to die down here.
Just stay where you are. Ben, help is on the way.
Please.
911, this call's being recorded. What's your emergency?
Hi. You need to send cops to the Neon nightclub.
Did you say Neon?
Yeah, the dance club. I don't know what's happening, but there's a bunch of guys with guns.
Did you say men with guns?
Yes, but not just normal guns. I mean, these guys had rifles and machine guns or something like that. Oh my god! Oh shit!
Ma'am, are you still there?
They shot everybody! They just shot all of them as they were lining up to get in! Oh my god! They're all dead!
Ma'am, where are you? Are you safe?
I don't know. We're across the street inside of a coffee shop. We're hiding, but they... Wait... They've all just gone inside the club. Are they shooting everybody in there?
Ma'am, stay where you are. The LSPD is en route.
I'm not going anywhere. Oh my god, there is so much blood. There are people in the streets. They're walking around. Oh, shut up. We need to help them.
I need you and anybody who's with you to stay where you are and remain out of sight.
Those people need help. Oh my god, please hurry.
Emergency services are on their way, ma'am. Hang tight.
They need to hurry.
Ready for action. All right, gather up. We've got a rapidly evolving situation and we don't have time to lose. Detectives from the Auto Theft Task Force were conducting a routine warrant service at Caesar's Cars in North Hills. Something went wrong, and now we've got officers down and a shootout in progress. This dealership has been watched for some time, and the owners are likely using it as a launch pad for the packaging and sale of illegal weaponry. The original intel was that a big deal was going down tonight. With the cover blown, we need to get in and try and salvage as much evidence as we can. We've got no time to waste on this one. We've got 2 main entry and exit points on side 1 and side 3. I want a team on each. Things have already escalated, so we're going in hot. We need to get things under control so that the trailers can get the casualties out of there.
Do we have anybody on the inside?
None of the raid team made it inside. We don't know what happened, but the cover was blown before they gained access. However, 2 detectives are working undercover in the dealership. One we know is now deceased. The other is still alive, but it's only a matter of time if we don't get in there and take control. Okay, we're a few minutes out. Are there any questions?
No, sir.
That's what I like to hear. We're walking into a shitstorm, people. Keep those communication lines open. I want to know what's going on at all times. Now, get ready to move.
911, this call's being recorded. What's your emergency?
Hi, yeah. You probably already know this, but there's a shootout happening outside Caesar's Cars in North Hills. I don't know what's happening, but cops are being shot. You need to get more people over here.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down for me, okay? Can you please tell me again what's happened?
Someone inside the car shop is shooting cops. I don't know what's happened. I was just out walking my dog, and suddenly all hell broke loose. I see cops lying on the ground, and the others start shooting.
You say the police are shooting?
Well, yeah, they were getting shot at first from inside the car place. I don't know what's happening now. I booked it out of there, and I'm not planning on going back to check.
No, stay away from the area, sir. The police are inbound, so please...
I just moved into this neighborhood. God, I thought it would be okay up here.
Sir, don't panic. Get to safety. The police are aware of what's going on and are inbound. Please do not go back. You said you live nearby, right?
What? Yeah, I'm like a block from my house.
Okay, great. As long as you can get there without going back the way you came, I'd go home and lock your doors. Everything's gonna be fine, okay?
Yeah, I can get home.
Great. Stay safe, sir.
Okay, this is gonna be quick and dirty. We've got an officer down and 1 more under fire at the Cherriessa Family Vineyards in Santa Vina. We've all heard the stories about that place, but something escalated. We don't know much about this place, so we'll be going in somewhat blind. Officer Garcia is stranded at the vineyard and taking heavy fire from all sides. Sergeant Perez is dead. LSPD is en route with all available units responding, but we need to get out there and shut it down. The Cherriessa Vineyards have always kept to themselves, but this morning, the LSPD got reports of a group of women from that compound assaulting a male inside a gun store. They fled the scene in a white truck, and the plates traced back to Elaine Raskin. Now, Raskin is an interesting character. She's ex-USIA. She's got a discharge, but everything relating to her is sealed. If she's leading this thing, then we gotta be smart with how we go about everything. The Cherryessa Vineyard is a large complex with 3 primary buildings and also several small outbuildings that pose a threat. However, Officer Garcia is pinned down in the central courtyard. Our primary goal is to get her out of there, and then set up a perimeter and try to make contact with Raskin. The layout of the vineyard is being uploaded to your devices right now. Study it as we get moving, because there's no time to waste. There's been plenty of shit shows over the years with incidents like this, and I will not have this being another one. Any questions? Good. Now get your gear and get your ass in a seat. Move!
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
This is Officer Garcia. I've come under heavy fire at the Cherryessa family vineyards.
Ma'am, did you say Officer Garcia?
Yes, Officer Garcia. There's no radio reception out here. We got an officer down and I'm pinned down on all sides. I need immediate assistance.
Officer Garcia, can you please confirm your location?
Yes, I'm at the Cherryessa family vineyards. Sergeant Bettis is dead and I need help. Please, send assistance now.
Okay, Officer Garcia, have you radioed for assistance?
I tried, but the reception out here sucks. Nothing but static coming through. I don't think anyone heard me.
Okay, I've put your call through to dispatch. Units are en route. Stay safe, Officer Garcia. 911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
We do not want this. Our hand has been forced by the action of a society that wants to keep us weak and subservient.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but this is an emergency line. I'm going to have to ask you to hang up.
They must learn to pay for their crimes.
Ma'am, I'm going to have to...
You bow down to them. You offer yourself like a cheap whore. You could be saved, but only when you realize the power they hold over you is nothing but smoke and mirrors.
Ma'am, where are you calling from?
Good. Yes. Send them all to the slaughter. We are one, and we are tired of being treated like pets and incubators for the next generation of filth.
Can I take your name, ma'am?
My name? My name is of no consequence, because we are one. They stole our bodies, our minds, and our spirits, but they could not break us. We are weak no more.
Ma'am.
We will not stop, and we will not be stopped.
Calls have come in from the Coastal Grove Medical Center of an active shooting taking place. Now, what we know so far is that approximately 20 minutes ago, the first reports came in of a gunman forcing their way into the medical center. Now, initial reports, along with intel unearthed by the cyber crimes team, point to this being the hand. As if we didn't have enough to worry about, we've also had reports that some of the gunmen are dressed as hospital staff. That means we need to detain everybody. I know, they are not going to be happy about it, but we can't take any chances. We need to get in, lock down the hospital, and restrain anybody in a hospital uniform or who is behaving suspiciously. We know there are multiple shooters, but we don't have an exact number. From the information we've gotten from 911 calls, these guys are shooting anybody they see. If this is the hand, then it's probably in retaliation to us capturing Quadama. I've spoken with the anti-terrorism unit, but they haven't had any intel on who has taken over. The LSPD is now briefed on securing the perimeter and locking down all entry and exit points. I want 2 teams. One will take the main entrance, and the other will enter through the west rear side entrance by the staff locker room. You've all been sent plans to the hospital, and I want you to study them. This isn't going to be pretty, and we all know that. Any questions? Good. Get your gear, get your ass in a seat. Move!
911, this call's being recorded. What is your emergency?
Help us. Oh God, they're going to kill us.
Ma'am, what's happening, ma'am? Can you tell me where you are?
They've got guns. They've shot 3 people. They shot them dead.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath for me, okay? Can you tell me where you are?
I'm at the Coastal Grove Medical Center. Please help.
And you said somebody has been shot?
Yes, people have been shot. They are still shooting. I can hear them.
Are you saying that there are shooters in the medical center?
Yes, they're shooting people. Send the police, please. God, they're shooting people here. I hate this fucking city.
Okay, ma'am, are you in a safe place?
I'm hiding under a desk, but they're not here. They went up to the next floor. I think... I really don't know. Just send someone, please.
I understand, ma'am. I know it's hard. Try to stay calm. I need to ask you just a few more questions.
Okay.
Do you know how many shooters there are?
No, it happened so fast. It came from everywhere.
Okay, that's fine. Did you get a look at them? Did you see what they're wearing?
I don't know. It happened so fast. I think some were dressed as doctors. I saw one man in those like green doctor's overalls. He had a gun, but I can't think.
You're doing great, ma'am. The police are en route, okay? Are you alone, or are there others with you?
I'm alone here, but I can see others.
Okay, is there a safe space you could get? A lockable room, anywhere?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm hiding. They can't see me.
Ma'am, please remain where you are. The police are en route. Stay safe.
Let's rebuild our...
911, this call's being recorded. What is your emergency?
Hi, I'm a patient at the Coastal Grove Medical Center. I don't know what's happening, but it sounds like there's a gunfight going on somewhere.
Did you say a gunfight, sir?
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
Have you seen anybody with a weapon?
No, I've just had my hip replaced. I can't get out of bed, but I was in the military, and I know what gunfire sounds like.
You said you were in the Coastal Grove Medical Center?
Yes.
Can I take your name, sir?
Yes, it's Greg.
Did you sound the alarm, Greg?
No, I'm in bed.
All right, when did the shooting start?
About 5 minutes ago. It's on the lower floors. I can't say which.
Okay, the LSPD are en route. Are you safe where you are?
The ward I'm on isn't locked down, but the shooting is below us so far. I can't get out of bed anyway.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
We need the police at the Coastal Grove Medical Center.
Can I take your name, please, ma'am?
Kelly Stanton. I'm a nurse here. Look, we need the police now. There are gunmen in the building.
You said there are gunmen in the building?
Yes.
Are you safe?
We're hiding in the operating room. Look, we've got a patient on the table. They're stable, but we can't leave them.
Okay, I can see that the police are already en route, Kelly.
Thank God.
Can you see the gunmen?
No, they're on this floor, but they haven't come this way. We've barricaded the door as best we can, but if they see us, there's not much we can do.
I understand, Kelly. I'm going to need to ask you to stay calm for me. Can you do that?
Yes.
How many of you are hiding there?
There's 7 of us, 8 with our patient.
Can you identify any of the gunmen?
No, we haven't seen them. Look, working in the city, you recognize the sound of gunfire pretty quickly. We got the room locked down as quickly as we could.
That's great, Kelly. If you all stay put, the LSPD is on the way. Identify yourselves when they arrive, and listen to their instructions.
Okay. Thank you.
Stay safe, Kelly.
All right. I know we're not used to such a crowd, but here's the deal. This case is something that we've all gotten our toes wet on for the last year or so. Thanks to conversations between Reed and some agents across FISA and other agency teams, we've managed to get enough intel to form a picture of what's going on. Following information gathered at the Caesars car dealership in North Hills, we understand that there's a significant transnational deal going down tonight at Port Hoken, right here in the city. Seems that a group of local arms dealers have been stockpiling large quantities of modified weapons to be sent to cartels and smugglers in Mexico, fueling tensions along our border. This group is using a series of Russian container ships to haul cargo all across the western seaboard. We've located and traced cargo arriving in Vancouver and all the way down to Colombia. This is a big operation. We estimate over $1 million worth of product every few weeks in exchange here. It's been going on for quite some time. Most, if not all, of the cargo is coming out of this singular point of exchange at the port of Los Suenos. Now, we're not entirely sure where the cargo is being held. The port is a busy place. It's running day and night. There's a lot of fucking activity going on, and it's about 7,500 acres of space. However, we've managed to isolate it down to 3 terminals. Reservation Terminal A, or Warehouse 1 area, Terminal D, and Terminal J. LSPD will take Terminal A, HRT will focus on Terminal D, and ATF is on Terminal J. THU will be on standby for aerial support, but we want to keep this quiet until shit goes down, so expect a 10 to 20 minute delay, best case if the weather holds. We're at the worst time to launch this, folks. Antonio is making landfall tonight. It's gonna get bad. Now, rather than slow things down anymore, each of your individual leads has the exact details of what we're doing. They'll brief you all individually as you head out. I don't think there's a need for me to stress how important this mission is. Gear up! Report back to your element leaders in the garage in 5 minutes.
I was told you wanted to speak with me. Yeah, I got something you're gonna love, but it's gonna cost you. Well, you don't make those decisions. I do. Double. No. Triple. We're done here. God damn it. Sit down, will you? This is serious. I've got something serious for you. But I need to get out if I tell you. Out? Out of the city, out of the state, hell, even out of the country. Steady on, cowboy. Tell me what you got, and then we'll talk. I've always been fair in the past. Yeah, you have. But this is something different. I'm sure you guys already know about some dodgy-ass shit going on at the port. We might. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I happen to know a guy who knows a guy who works down at the port. He told us about the shit that's going on down there, the stuff that's coming through. We're talking about a supply chain that runs from South America and up into Canada. Everything on the West Coast moves through Los Suenos. Drugs? No, man, bigger. Guns. Big guns, and lots of them. They're coming in on these big, Russian ships. It's the biggest unkept secret on the docks. Everybody knows it's going on, but they've all got the common sense not to say anything about it. Interesting. So what makes you so stupid to do it? I'm in trouble anyway, and I need out. Like I said, I need out. We'll see. When's the next shipment coming in? That's just it. They're always coming in, day or night. It's just a constant stream. But tomorrow night, that's the motherlode. They got everything coming down to work. I'm talking about the biggest shipment they've ever had. It would be a fucking gold mine for you. Forgive me for not jumping with joy. Something about this doesn't feel right. Jesus, Sweat, man, this is real. The realest thing ever. You've got to trust me. I've never given you the wrong advice before. I'll make some calls and ask around. If this pans out, I'll be in touch. Now, scram before someone recognizes you. Yeah, it's me. I've just gotten word on something that's going to interest your department. Meet me at the usual coffee house at 15.
All right, quiet down and listen up. Today we're doing something a little different. There's a property in Greenside, the old dormitory. It's been on our list for a while now to just move through and clear them out. The hurricane just bumped it up to the top of the list. We've had reports of increased activity in the area, mostly vagrants and addicts. We've had a call about gunshots coming from inside the building, and an officer is reported being injured while attending a call. The full details are still coming through, but they were injured in some sort of altercation with a group in the building. They are safe, but we've been asked to lend a hand. I know this isn't our usual job, but this fucking hurricane really did a number on this city. We're all well aware the brass is working with skeleton crews, so we're going to have to pitch in and do things a little different to normal. The building was condemned before the hurricane hit. Now, it's liable to collapse without warning, so the last thing we need is for a group of homeless to get too deeply rooted. I want to reiterate that I understand it's easy to lose focus on a job like this, but remember, we've already had one officer shot trying to sort this thing out. These folks are scared, and this building is their sanctuary. For most of them, it's the only thing they have in the world. It sucks, but everybody's lost something in this damn storm, and they are no exception. We don't know what we're going to find in there. We know a number of these people are active drug users. We don't need any fuck-ups on this. Get in, clear it out, and get back here for a debriefing. This should be something short and sweet. A palate cleanser after everything we've been dealing with. But we all know things can go tits up in a heartbeat, so I want everybody focused. Any questions? Any issues? Anything that's been missed?
What's the relocation plan for any non-threats in the building? If we just push them away, they'll come back again. We've seen a number of pop-up shelters appearing since Antonio hit.
We've got people talking with some local official shelters. There are also a couple of programs to provide rooms for the homeless in some of the old run-down hotels in the city. This might sound cold, but the solution isn't for us to come up with. Our role is just to clear that building out as best we can without causing a large domestic incident. Now, I want equipment checks completed and everyone ready to load up in 20 minutes.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
Hi, yes. So I was walking nearby that old building in Greenside, near the old college campus. I don't know the address off my head, but I heard some fighting in there, and I think a gunshot.
Ma'am, did you say someone was shooting a firearm?
I think so. I didn't see anything because it was inside the building, but there were people everywhere. They looked homeless. I think they're all gathering in the building or something.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Is there any sign of a disturbance?
No, not really. They're all just sort of hanging out in there, but it doesn't look safe. That old building has been on its last legs for years, and that hurricane only pushed it closer to the edge.
Thank you, ma'am. Please do not get any closer to the building. Get somewhere safe. The LSPD will send a unit to take a look.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Jeez, those poor people, they don't seem to have anywhere better to go.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Now hustle up. Element leaders, are all your people here and ready? Good. We don't have time to waste. We've got a problem at 213 Park. We have an officer undercover in the Los Locos for a while now, but his cover has been blown. Multiple reports are coming in about an assault in progress at the address the officer was using as his base. We've also had a rather distressing call from the officer himself. I know emotions get high at times like this, but from what we've heard, it doesn't sound good. I want you all to brace yourself for something nasty. We don't know who is there or how many. We just know we could hear screaming through the reporting calls, and they weren't even in the same property. The responding patrol units have also reported the forced entry into the officer's home. Uniform units are running on a skeleton crew right now because of this hurricane, so they were told to hold fire and wait for us. We've got no time to waste.
Who's the officer, sir?
His name is Mike Esperanza. No doubt some of you have met him before, or seen him around. But I need you guys to treat this like any other mission. Yes, he's one of us. But we can't afford to let emotions get the better of us here. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now all the details and a map of the area have been sent to your tablets. Check them out as we move. These streets are like rabbit warrens, and the damage from the hurricane has only made things worse down there. We'll have members of the public all over this. They will be scared. I cannot stress how badly we do not need anybody shooting a civilian because they got spooked. Clear heads and solid fucking judgment here. For the avoidance of doubt, Esperanza is 5'8" with gray hair and blue eyes. He's been working under the alias Alejandro, so keep that in your ears while you're out there. Get your gear, get your ass in the seat and move. I want us en route 5 minutes ago.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
Yo, yeah. Y'all need to send cops down to 213 Park. I don't know what's going on, but they're shooting and all manner of screaming.
Can you give me that address again?
Nah, I ain't giving you my address. But look, the trouble is on Hope Street, 213 Park. And y'all better get here quick, or they gonna kill him.
Did you say someone is being attacked?
Man, I said I don't know. But all I'm hearing is screams. Like screams I ain't never heard before.
Okay, thank you. Can I take your name, sir?
No, I ain't giving you my name. I ain't never thought I'd be calling you people for help. But this dude is in trouble. And he always seemed like a stand-up guy to me. Man, just send your cars to Hope Street. You'll see for yourselves what's going on.
911, this call's being recorded. What's your emergency?
Yes, we need the police. Please hurry.
Okay. Stay calm, ma'am. Can you give me your location?
Yes, we're on Hope Street in 213 Park. Please hurry. Someone's being attacked.
Did you say someone's being attacked?
Yes. Please hurry. They're killing him. I can hear him screaming from inside my house.
The screams are coming from inside your house?
No, I can hear them in my house. I don't know where they are. I just know that these screams aren't normal. Please send someone. I've got kids in the house. I don't want them to come here next.
I understand, ma'am. Please, try and stay calm.
Remain inside your home and lock your doors. The LSPD is already en route.
Oh, thank God. Tell them to hurry. The screaming stopped. I think they killed him.
Stay indoors, ma'am. Do not go outside. The police are on their way and they will take care of it. You've done everything you can.
I know, it's just... I've never heard sounds like it. I know this isn't the best neighborhood, but it used to be safer than this.
I understand, ma'am. Sit tight. The LSPD will take care of things. Stay safe.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
Yes, this is Agent Mike Esperanza. I'm at 25 Hope Street, 213 Park. I'm an undercover officer, but my cover has been blown, and armed suspects are about to enter the property. I don't have room to run. I need you to send everybody you've got.
Did you say Agent Esperanza?
Yes. Listen, I don't have the time. There are armed men breaking into this property to kill me. I tried to call my handler, Agent Walter Graham, but I can't reach him. I need you to send people here now. Otherwise, they're going to be finding pieces of me for months.
Okay, please try to stay calm. I've put out a call for Agent Graham and notified all vehicles.
Thank you. Oh, shit! Stay back, motherfuckers! Get away from me!
All right, everybody, let's get down to things. We've had a number of calls and reports of a home invasion in progress in Redwood. We're not sure what's happening, but a group of armed individuals have forced their way inside the mansion up on Playa Vista Lane. 155 Playa Vista Lane. You know the place I'm talking about. They have barricaded themselves inside. We're looking at a potential hostage situation here. We've tried to make contact with the house, but all attempts have gone unanswered so far. So far, we've had 2 calls from people at the property, and both callers who reported the incident confirmed some shots have been fired, but not at any of the potential hostages. We've been tasked with going in and quieting this thing down quickly. We've got 2 primary entry points, right through the front door or around back, where there's access through a garage area. This is a big fucking place, and each entry point gives access to different areas. The details are on your tablets. Study them, make a decision, and get this job done. All we know so far is that they forced their way past the security guard at gunpoint. He's conscious and waiting at the perimeter of the property for us. We also know that the homeowners and their kids and several members of staff are present inside the house, which means we've got almost as many civilians as we do suspects. We don't know who these guys are, but we do know they've all got some sort of symbol painted onto their clothing. That should make them identifiable. We also know they are well armed. The security guard said they were all carrying something, a mix of SMGs and rifles. You can bet your asses they'll be carrying more than that. So these guys are serious, and we need to take care of them, fast. Listen, we all know that money talks, and the guy who owns this house is a real heavy hitter, if you get my drift. He's got a lot of friends in a lot of very high places, so we can't have any fuck-ups here. We've also just been informed of a silent alarm that has been triggered from a panic room somewhere inside the property. I presume it means someone has found a place to hide. We're working on getting plans for the property, but be vigilant. There's at least 1 panic room hidden away in there. I need any stray bullets giving me a headache. Keep it short and sharp, people. Get the civilians to safety, and take care of the suspects in a manner that's appropriate for their levels of resistance. Patrol is waiting on us. Let's go.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
Yeah, this is Philip Grendel. I'm the head of security at 155 Playa Vista Lane, Redwood. I need the police.
Thank you, sir. Did you say 155 Playa Vista?
Yeah, 155 Playa Vista Lane. You can't really miss the house.
Okay, and why do you need the police, sir?
A group of armed individuals just forced their way onto the property.
Can you repeat that for me, please, sir?
Yes. A group of 10 armed men just forced their way onto the property. At least one of them has an automatic rifle. They've caused damage to the grounds and have just gained entry into the property.
Is there anybody at home right now?
Yes. My employer and his family are here. There are some other members of staff on site, too. I don't know if they're inside or not. There are some young kids in there, too.
Okay. We will get a unit out to you immediately, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you know if anybody is hurt?
I don't know. I mean, they forced their way past me, and I got lumped in the head. But I'll be fine. I mean, they were firing shots as they approached the house, but I don't think they're shooting at people specifically, yet.
I don't know who they are or what they want, but they need to be taken care of. My employer will insist that this is dealt with swiftly.
Can you describe any of the suspects?
I don't recognize them. Most of them are wearing street clothes, but the leader looked like he had a flak jacket of some kind. I mean, they're armed with some heavy weapons, all wearing masks. They all seem to have some sort of symbol on them. It's painted onto their clothes, but I couldn't get a good look at it.
I understand, sir. The LSPD is en route. Please remain where you are.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be here to meet them.
Thank you, sir. Stay safe. 911, this call's being recorded. What's your emergency?
Policia! The police! Please, send the police!
All right. Could I take your name, ma'am?
Si, I'm Lucia Valle.
Okay, ma'am. Can you tell me what's wrong?
Si, yes. There are men inside the house. Men with guns. They hit my husband.
Okay. You say men with guns have entered your home and hurt your husband?
It's not my home. I work here. My husband too. There are many of us in the house. The men with guns came rushing in. They are shooting things and doing damage. They hit my husband, but let him go. Please, send the policia.
It's going to be all right, ma'am. Did you say these men had guns? Has anybody been shot?
No. They're shooting things. The lights, statues. They are looking for us. I hear them breaking things. Please, we need help.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Can you tell me where you're calling from?
Si, it's number 155, Playa Vista Lane in Redwood. It's a big house, very big house.
Thank you, ma'am. I can confirm that the police are en route. Can you get to somewhere safe?
We are hiding in a room together. I don't know if they can find us. They are rounding the others up like dogs on the street, forcing them together. Tell the police to hurry. We have children here too.
How many children are with you?
Not with us, but in the house. They will be scared.
Ma'am, how many children and where are they?
No, get off me!
Ma'am, are you there?
Everybody, take a seat. Here's what we've got. We've had a call come through from a young woman trapped on a boat off the coast. She claims she's being held against her will, but was unable to give us many usable details. Her call to 911 was fraught, and it didn't end well. From what we can deduce from her call, she is on board a boat called the Serralio. We have an active BOLO order for this vessel in connection with a serious sexual assault claim made a few days ago. However, before you start thinking of this being an easy night, the boat is owned by Fahad bin Khalid, a Qatari oligarch with a lot of influence globally. I don't think I need to repeat myself on that matter. The Serralio is not your ordinary boat for weekend fishing with the boys. It's basically a floating mansion. It's high-tech, high security, and on the move. So when we get to it, they'll see us coming and have ample time to prepare themselves. We need to move fast on this. But here's the second caveat. We are led to believe that bin Khalid's son, Saeed, is behind all of this. He collected the boat from the manufacturers around a week ago and has been using it ever since to live out a debaucherous life fueled by drink, drugs, and whatever else he can find. We need to be careful with this one. I do not want that man harmed, no matter what he's done. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Here's another kicker for us all. The first call came in around an hour before we received word from the boat. A witness saw a girl being carried onto the boat against her will. It was written off as partygoers having fun, but if the press get wind of it, you know exactly how they'll spin it. I know we're still getting used to this whole maritime mission concept, and the Coast is being briefed and will provide whatever cover they can. But this man is a dangerous felon, a complete disregard for his victims. I want him stopped and taken in quickly before this escalates further. But for the love of God, do not kill this motherfucker.
911, this call's being recorded. What's your emergency?
Hi, yeah, I'm down at Watt Beach, and there's this boat being loaded up, and a lot of people are getting on board, and, well, one of them girls started shouting, and someone just picked her up and took her inside the cabin. I don't know what's going on, but it just didn't seem right, you know?
Thank you, sir. Can I take your name?
My name? Sure, it's Mark Russell.
Thank you, Mark. You say you're at Watt Beach?
Yeah, I'm down by the docks. There's this big-ass boat down there, and a whole bunch of people are getting on, and, well, like I said, something about it doesn't sit right.
Mark, can you identify this boat for me?
Yeah, of course. Again, like I said, big-ass boat. Almost like a luxury cruiser. I think it was called Seraglio. I saw the name on it.
And was this girl you mentioned, was she taken against her will?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they were all getting on board, a whole group of people. Looks like they're having some sort of party. Then this one girl yelled, got picked up and carried inside.
Sir, this line's for emergencies only. And if you can't confirm that there's an emergency in progress, then I'm gonna have to terminate this call.
I'm sorry. I just saw something and, well, you can't trust anybody these days. It's not an emergency, but it doesn't feel right.
Thank you for calling, but I'm going to have to terminate this call.
Okay, that's fine. I was just doing what I thought was right.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
Help. You have to help me. Please. I'm trapped. We're out at sea. They've just killed someone, and I can't even... Oh, please, you have to help.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to have to ask you to calm down. Otherwise, I can't help.
Please come and get me. You need to stop them.
Ma'am, listen to me. Take a deep breath. Let's start with your name.
Kelly. My name's Kelly.
That's great, Kelly. Now, can you tell me again, slowly, what happened?
I'm on a boat. There was supposed to be a party, but it's not. I didn't want to stay, but they carried me on board. I don't know where we are or where they're taking us, but these men, they're horrible. There's guns and drugs, and they tried to with me, but I ran away.
Okay, stay calm. Are you safe?
I don't know. They're looking for me. There's nowhere for me to go. Please. They already killed people. I don't want to die.
You're not going to die, Kelly. I've alerted the Coast and the LSPD. Do you happen to know the name of the boat you're on?
No. I think it started with an S or something. It's a big boat. This guy has money. Oh, God. They found me. Please.
We've been looking for you.
All right, everybody, settle down and bring it in. I know it's early, but we've got something developing, and it's going to be a new situation for all of us. We've received a call from the new drilling rig that sits off the coast. These UPF assholes have stormed the rig and taken everybody there hostage. At 08:04 this morning, we also received a recorded message from the group confirming their intentions and demands. We don't know when it was recorded, but we know it's genuine, as we also received a call from a worker on the rig. He confirmed that shots have been fired and there are already multiple fatalities. This is a whole new ballpark for us, and I know we've all done the training and we've been preparing for offshore operations, but this is a big one. That's why I've asked Commander Hugh Mayberry from the Coast to take control of this briefing. This will be a baptism of fire, so listen up and brace yourselves, because it'll be a case of grabbing your gear and wheels up as soon as he's finished.
Thank you, sir. Folks, I won't waste your time talking about the shooters, because you have all had more recent experiences with that than I have. But you are flying into a dangerous situation, and you need to be aware of everything going on around you every second you're out there. Rigs are a dangerous place to be, in any case. In this situation, even more so. You'll need to shut these guys down as quickly as possible. Shooting up an oil rig means we're one stray bullet away from a natural disaster. It'll be a different world once you get there. The winds out there on a day like today will play havoc with everything, and you'll need to watch your every step. An active drilling platform will be noisy, and any moving parts pose a threat to you and the rig's safety. There will be narrow spaces, lots of cover, and a sheer drop down into the Pacific. You're used to dangerous situations, but I can tell you, I've seen experienced men struggle to deal with the unique nature of rig disasters in the past, so I know what I'm talking about. Know your surroundings. Out there, it's just as much of a threat as the assholes we're out to get. If there are no immediate questions, we'll move on.
Now, pay close attention. I want everybody sharp out there. Whether it's a rig, a boat, or a desert fucking island, your job remains the same. Get in, get the job done, and get everybody home. We've got 3 entry points that are being uploaded to your tablets. The message received from the terrorists confirms they want to shut the rig down, which is very dangerous if they don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they're doing with the hostages, but we need to get them out too. These guys will be spread all over the rig and are crazy enough to do anything. Okay, I've just been told these fuckers are live streaming their attack on the rig. We need to shut that down ASAP. Whatever happens out there, I don't want a fucking bloodbath broadcast for the whole world to see. It's time to move. I want equipment checks completed and everyone ready to load up. Head out to board this rig in 20 minutes.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
This is the United Planet Front, and we have a message for you.
This line is for emergency...
Drilling platform Heavywell A-101's operations have been halted. We have assumed control of the platform, and will commence the full shutdown of the rig to prevent the catastrophic threat it poses from occurring.
Sir, please...
The Earth is dying. Soon, so shall we. Caused by humanity's ideological hubris. Our planet suffocates under the weight of human overpopulation, driven by grain surpluses, industrial growth, and exploitation. The endless campaign of consumption and disruption of the planet and its ecosystem must be stopped. We will stop it by any means necessary. The time for democracy and placating the elite has come to an end. Our time has come to prioritize the survival of the Earth over the comfort, convenience, and malignancy of modern man. Man has made himself useless in light of the machine. Radical, uncomfortable steps are needed now to reduce the human population and dismantle the systems that are destroying our world. The Earth will not be saved through kindness, overpaid experts, the rustling of papers and bureaucracies, or pointless marches with signs and stern words. Only the strong-willed and ruthless will ensure the survival of what truly matters. Through this, the parasite, the collective mind, will be purged. You have been warned.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Can I take your name?
Buddy Mallow. Is this the coast?
No, sir, this is the Los Suenos Emergency Services. Do you have an emergency?
Shit. Yeah, we do. They're killing people here.
Can you repeat that, sir?
They are killing people. I'm offshore, on a rig, the new Heavywell rig. I don't know what's going on, but the rig's been taken over by some bad dudes with lots of guns. I need you to get the Coast Guard, whoever is out here, before they blow this fucking place and kill us all.
Okay, sir, please remain calm. You say you're offshore?
Yeah, the new oil rig, off the coast.
Thank you. You say people are shooting. Is anybody hurt?
Yes. People are dead. They just shot them without warning.
Sir, are you in a safe place?
I doubt it. We're like fish in a barrel on this thing.
Okay, I need you to find a safe place and stay there. We are aware of the situation, and the LSPD SWAT has been dispatched.
They need to hurry up. Oh, shit. They're coming.
Who are they?
Drop the fucking phone! Now! All right. Don't shoot.
Shut the Mr. fuck Mallow?
Up. Hey! Don't you move! I said don't!
All right, settle down and bring it in. I need all your eyes and ears on this, because it's a big one. We've received reliable intel from the USIA. A major deal is going down at the old Elysian Hotel. For those of you that don't venture that far out of the city, it's an abandoned resort that was supposed to be a paradise for the rich and famous. Now it's an inhospitable wreck surrounded by the ocean on 3 sides. It's one of those places that the city forgot and has long been a meeting point for trouble. The word, as we have it, is that 2 groups are meeting down there for a trade of some kind. Intel has been vague, to say the least, but set your minds away from this being your run-of-the-mill drug trade bust. What we do know is that the goods being transferred are of high importance and need to be secured at all costs. It could be weapons, explosives, chemicals, or whatever it is these groups are dealing in. We can't let either of them leave with it in their possession. We don't have much intel on the sides involved, other than that one is a pirate group called Los Navegantes del Caos. Coast has informed us that they've been expanding their operations in recent years. They're comprised of mostly Central and South Americans operating predominantly along the Baja coast, traveling far up and down the North Pacific coast. Intel has led us to conclude that they've acquired something of high value and interest for willing buyers, looking to find that big payday and offload it to the highest bidder. The other side is a group called Black Sentinel, a rogues gallery comprised of highly trained individuals. We're talking ex-military, Tier 1s, mercenary-type backgrounds, all well-armed and well-disciplined. We've spoken with the USIA, and they've confirmed several former USIA agents are active in this group. Expect heavy contact with the potential number of suspects involved in this, so I need you all to be prepared. This has clusterfuck written all over it. Thankfully, with this deal taking place so far out of town, we don't expect any civilians out there, so concentrate on your surroundings and look out for each other. Rules of engagement are clear. Use lethal force if you identify a threat. Stay sharp, watch yourselves, and cover each other. As soon as we engage with the suspects, you can expect helicopter support to follow shortly after. Time on target is 1500, so let's get moving.
Hey, it's me. We need to talk.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right, I need your help with a job. Something that's causing a lot of concern for a lot of people above my station. And that's bad news for both of us. There's a big deal going down this afternoon, out on the peninsula, at that old hotel, the Elysian. It's a high-level trade between two groups, one of which is of great interest to us. A pirate group called Los Navegantes del Caos. They're small fish to us. They mostly stick to south of the border, but we've traced them as far as Canada. They're in over their heads. The problematic party is a group by the name of Black Sentinel. They operate above your usual intel level, and I can't say much more. But the USIA need to make sure they don't complete that trade.
What's the trade?
That's classified. The less you know, the better. All you need to know is this Black Sentinel group are not the sort of people who will play around. What I can tell you is that their group has ex-USIA agents as members, and that should tell you enough about who they are and why the USIA needs them taken in. This whole operation could potentially escalate to a matter of national security. Do you understand the severity of the situation?
Yeah, but why bring it to me?
Let's just say it's more of an internal problem. And the last thing we want or need are more government noses poking into places they don't need to be. You and I go way back. I know I can trust you. And, well, no offense, the LSPD SWAT involvement isn't a big concern for us. At times it's unknowingly helped us and hindered us.
All right, I'll pass it on. Send me what you've got through the usual channel, and I'll have a team there waiting.
We'll patch that info over to you. Oh, and Judge, if these guys even get a whiff of something going down, they'll start killing everyone. End this quickly.
Rally around, everyone, and attention forward. We have a scenario that originally came in as an active shooter, but is turning into something a bit more complicated. We can't afford delays over traffic. Dispatch has received some calls coming our way detailing gunshots occurring at a Chico's restaurant chain out in Huerta Mesa, an arid border town. Reports stated the shooting started in the parking lot, and those involved are believed to be both inside and outside the building. Initially reported as a possible active shooter, patrol arrived on the scene and found it was a gunfight between what we believe are rival factions involving multiple suspects. The patrol units have locked down the area before they could flee the scene and come under light fire, but everything seems to be contained within the building. We have confirmed civilians are inside the restaurant. However, no indications of them being injured or held hostage at this time. The 911 calls we received made it sound like a random dispute between two groups that escalated into gunfire. However, I just got off the phone with detectives from the Criminal Intelligence Division, and this particular Chico's has popped up in a number of their cases. We have good reason to believe that there is more to this than just being a random shooting between some angry guys in the middle of nowhere. Dispatch received a panicked call days prior from its manager, who had seemingly been forced into whatever clandestine operation lay within the restaurant. It's an open secret that Chica's as a company has been embroiled in controversy over rumored cartel involvement, with certain restaurant locations being used as fronts for various operations. Muerta Mesa is a notorious hotbed for cartel activity. All along the border fence line in the town is La Familia Cardenas territory, a cross-border cartel that is as dangerous as they are unpredictable and elusive. Detectives have kept their eye on the company and its network chain of operations for a while now. At first glance, a shootout points to some cartel-related affairs, and it's between the Cardenas family and Los Suenos' most persistent thorns in our side, Los Locos. But neither of them will be happy seeing us arrive. So it's likely going to be all guns our direction upon arrival. Be aware of your surroundings. This is a dangerous area in the open plains off the highway. Additionally, expect open areas with little coverage. This could be our chance to bag a couple of Los Locos and Cardenas family members, and if we're lucky, ones of some notoriety. While getting things under control without the loss of civilian life is paramount, if we can make some inroads in weakening the cartel's stronghold in our border towns, then their operations will take a significant hit, and that's something both sides of the fence will appreciate. The location has two entrances. The primary entry point is via the main doors on side 1. The second is via the rear parking lot on side 2. Check your tablets for the layout. If anybody has anything to say, they better make it good. Otherwise, we need to leave now. It's a long drive, and we have no time to lose.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a shootout. I'm at Chico's on Muerta Mesa. Oh my God, they're shooting.
Ma'am, please stay calm. Can you tell me exactly what's happening?
It was tense in here all morning, and suddenly it just started. These gang members hanging around started arguing, yelling, and then there was this loud bang. I think they're shooting at each other. People are screaming.
Are you in a safe location?
I'm hiding under a table. Please send help. I can't see how many there are or where they're shooting, but there's bullets coming through the window.
Stay hidden and quiet. Officers are on their way. Without putting yourself at risk, are you able to confirm how many people are shooting?
No. I can't look. I don't know. I didn't see anybody, just the bullets. Please don't make me look.
That's okay. Please do not put yourself in harm's way. Stay where you are as long as you're safe there. We have a patrol car inbound. I'll stay on the line until they arrive. 911, what's your emergency?
I'm at Chico's in Muerta Mesa, and there's a gunfight in the parking lot.
Can you describe what's happening?
I don't know what the fuck happened. It was chaos. I was just walking to my car, and gang members loitering there like they always do here just started yelling at some other guys in the parking lot area. Then someone pulled a gun, and now they're shooting everywhere.
Are you in a safe location?
Yeah, I'm behind another car, but people are running. It's bad. I think I saw a guy on the ground. He could have been shot.
Officers are on their way. Stay where you are and keep out of sight. 911, what's your emergency?
This is Sofia at Chico's on Muerta Mesa. They're shooting. I was at the drive-thru window and...
Ma'am, are you hurt?
No, my windows are shattered by the bullets. There's glass everywhere. I don't know what happened. These guys looking like El Cartel were in the parking lot, started yelling at another group in a car. Then there was some yelling and gunshots after that.
Do you know how many people are involved?
At least 6 or 7. 1 or 2 look like they're trying to get them inside. What if they take us hostage? Please hurry.
We're dispatching officers now. Stay low and stay safe. Lock the doors if you can. 911, what's your emergency?
Yeah. I need to talk to someone. Someone who can do something.
Sir, what's your emergency? Are you in immediate danger?
No, not right now. But I don't have much time, okay? I can't say too much. Not on this line. But you gotta listen. They're gonna do something soon. You gotta get here.
Sir, if you are in danger, we can send officers to your location.
No cops, not yet. If they see cops, I'm dead. My family, Dios mío, my kids, they're dead. Oh, God, the rest of my family is across the border, too.
Sir, if there's a threat to your safety, you need to tell us where you are.
I work at a place where people eat there. People bring their kids there, but it ain't safe. It hasn't been safe for a long time.
Sir, you need to be more specific. What place?
I can't say. They'll know it was me. They watch everything. Everything.
Who is watching you? Are you being threatened?
You don't get it. These people, you don't see them, but they're everywhere. They have eyes and ears, even in places you wouldn't expect. Even in a place that smells like carne asada and melted queso and Greece. I thought I could just keep my head down, do my job. It was just numbers, just books. Just a name on a paper. That's what I told myself. But it's more than that. I'm part of it now.
Sir, if you are involved in criminal activity, we can help. But you need to give us something to act on.
You can't help. No one can. I need you to understand. When you get these pendejos, I want no part in it.
Sir, do you know of an imminent threat? If people are in danger, you need to tell us now.
No, it's not like that. It's not that obvious. It's complicated. Just forget it. I can't risk my family.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm not sure if this counts as an emergency, but I think something bad is going on at my work. I work at Chico's over in Muerto Mesa, and I don't know, there's just been some shady stuff happening here.
All right, ma'am. Can you be more specific? What kind of suspicious activity are you talking about?
Well, there are these guys that hang out a lot. Gang types. They speak Spanish more than English. They don't order half the time. They just come in, loiter around, and talk in private with people. I even caught them in the back room before, and talking with our manager. Oh, and sometimes there are these vehicles that park out back for hours, and no one explains why. Also, I do the night shift a lot, and sometimes I've had to cover the following morning, too. And I know things have been moved. Things in the office upstairs would be put out the back, even though I locked up and I opened again. Our manager never says anything about it. Surely he'd see the security footage, right?
I understand you're concerned, but is there an immediate danger or threat happening right now?
Not right now, but these gang guys are violent, you know? Who knows when it'll pop off? I overheard them talking about transfers out of town and keeping things quiet. I don't know, it feels illegal, like drugs or something worse. I think the restaurant might be involved somehow. Corporate wouldn't know about this either, right?
Ma'am, this line is for emergencies only. If there isn't a direct threat to safety at this moment, I can request an officer call back and they can talk to you about your concerns. I would also recommend visiting your nearest police station to file a formal report about what you've seen or heard.
But what if something happens? I just don't want to wait until it's too late.
I understand your concerns, and I strongly encourage you to speak with law enforcement directly. A formal report will ensure your concerns are taken seriously and investigated. Is there anything else I can assist you with right now?
No, I guess not. Thank you.
You're welcome. Stay safe, and please visit the station when you can.
I will. Thanks.
Okay, everyone. Bring it in quickly. This may be our last shot at this. As you're all aware, despite best efforts from the department so far, LSPD P1 officer Michael Rodriguez has been missing for over 48 hours now. He was last seen when on patrol with his partner, Officer Welch, on North Rockwood Terrace in 213 Park. They were separated in pursuit of a suspect in a narcotics deal in the vicinity of the apartment block. After Officer Rodriguez failed to report to dispatch, Officer Welch requested backup. Their initial search of the area turned up no signs of Rodriguez, and we've been on citywide tactical alert ever since. Officers have been deployed to canvass the neighborhoods and execute multiple search warrants in the 213 Park area since September 28th, along with available air support, canine searches, and investigators. Thanks to their double-duty late-night shifts and diligence in investigating the area, we have a few leads. Officer Rodriguez's cell phone movement has been traced to a garbage truck disposed of during its route through the 213 Park neighborhood. Telecom providers enabled us to isolate the truck and the precise route it followed. The last spot the phone was pinging in before it was picked up by the truck was in front of an apartment building situated squarely in the middle of the 213 Hillside Rollers turf. They operate out of Edgeware Apartments, the same block Officer Rodriguez was last seen near, and movements are traced around. We have reason to believe they're connected to, or at least have critical knowledge about Rodriguez's disappearance. The media is getting anxious around this story. and the whole city is watching. But we can narrow our search to the Edgeware Apartments block. Our second lead is placed on one Dylan Parker on the top of our suspect list. Records show that Parker has a history of extreme violence and a known dislike for authority figures, namely law enforcement and military. Parker's details and the layout of the apartment block have been uploaded to your tablets. Be very careful around this man. He is a very isolated, mean bastard, and most likely suffering from at least one serious mental health condition. If Parker is responsible for the disappearance, he has likely harmed Officer Rodriguez. Parker's rap sheet should be uploaded to your tablets. We know he is registered in the apartment building and will be armed and dangerous. Investigators have noted that he's been freelancing for the 213 Hillside Rollers in their operations. It could be prostitution rings or drugs, whatever it may be. Expect him to have a backup. Reports outline he's an avid collector of vintage weaponry. Paired with his disposition towards authorities and his mental state, makes for a high-level threat. Given the additional threats we know of and the general lifestyle choice of many people in that part of town, it will not be easy to get to the heart of the building. I know you guys had a busy night recently due to another operation in 213 Park. It's been a long month. I can see in this room we're all tired and ready to call it a night. But we need you guys to jump into the fray once more. The only way we'll find Officer Rodriguez is to go in and raid the premises. We've managed to get a warrant for the entire building. We're moving through room by room until we find Rodriguez. The residents won't be too happy to see us. Hillside Rollers and tenants alike. Expect resistance of all kinds. I want you all to stay close, watch each other's backs, and get in and out of there as safely and as quickly as you can with the rookie in tow. Not everyone living in this building is going to be banging for the Rollers. That said, we need to control everyone and pull this off quickly. So let's keep our use of force reasonable. I don't want to cause a riot by having people claim we shot up an apartment complex in the 213. If you have a question, make it count, because every second counts to save young Rodriguez's life. No? Good. Then I hope you understand the gravity of this for our department. I want equipment checks completed and everyone ready to load up in 20 minutes. Let's get our man.
911. What is your emergency? This is the LSPD Emergency Services. Is anyone there?
Yeah. Hey, look, you didn't hear this from me, but send help to Edgeware Apartments. I feel your crew should know.
Can you specify the reason for your emergency call, sir? What is happening there?
I can't really say shit. You don't understand, man. I'm in the middle of it, and I just want to live minding my own. Listen, there's a situation going on with a guy who should not be here. Someone with different colors, status. You know what I'm saying?
Are you inferring a situation involving an LSPD officer?
Who, me? No. All I'm telling you is someone wandered into the wrong building, and he ain't leaving said building on his own 2 feet unless you send some backup for your boy. Expeditiously.
Sir, I need more information in order to assist. Is the officer hurt? Where exactly are they being held?
Listen, lady, I'm risking a damn lot just talking to you. He's here, in the building, and ain't no nice building. Know what I mean? Edgeware 213. That's all I'm saying. I could get myself checked for this if anyone heard. I'm not a snitch, all right? I did my bit. I just want some sleep. The screams, man. Just do your thing and get him the fuck out of here.
Sir, we'll need some additional information about this for the safety of you and the other tenants in the residence. Can you confirm which apartment or floor where the officer is held?
Bottom floor, rear end of the building. I think that's all I got. Do what you want with this info, but you never got it from me.
Can I get your name, sir?
Nope. And don't call back here looking for it. Just get your boys over here before it's too late. Just a concerned neighbor is all.
Sir? 911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, I'm talking now.
Hello, I can't hear you.
Edgeware Apartments, you need to send someone.
Can you provide any more details?
Shit, nobody's gonna get my details or anything like that, right?
No, sir.
I think I saw some of them dragging a cop through into the building. He looked in a real bad way, and I don't think they were helping him.
Did you say a police officer? Who's dragging him, sir?
I don't know. That building is full of gang members and lowlifes. It could have been any one of them. They took him inside, and I haven't seen him or any of them come back out since.
Do you know where he's being held?
No, I'm not inside. I live across the street. I saw them from my bedroom window and watched them enter the apartments.
Thank you, sir. Please stay away from the building, and if you see the officer or any suspicious individuals, do not engage them. Can I take your name and contact details?
Fuck no. Do you know who runs this place?